Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambler. We're going to do a new session, a new weekly paycheck. This time we're going to use the lay 468, or you could do a DC 68. Doesn't really matter. On my logo, I've got my bid, so instead of the Go-Go Girl, I got a lay 4, and the slippers are 6 and 8. Ain't that neat? So we're going to start out with the 6-8. We could do a lay 4. Now, again, when you're using a lay, remember on a 4, you only get half of it. Versus coming out full throttle, like say on a don't pass. But I don't have to worry about those 7s and 11s either. So it's just sort of a risk reward type of thing. But I want to start out with a $60 6 and a $60 8. Okay, that's 60. That's $120. All right. Well, I've got to cover $120 over here, so that's going to be about $250 on the lay minus the vig. I'm going to even out. Because it's going to pay me $125 minus VIG. I'm going to even out. But I only want to do it. I only need to lay this just for a short time, okay? Now remember, any way you play a lay 4-6-8, whether you're going to win and spread or win and just come up on the 6-8, that's up to you. But this is how you're starting. We're going to turn them on, okay? Just remember, though, any strategy can go down and will go down. Best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet because gambling sucks. All right? So let's just stay away from the 4 for a hit or two. That's just really what we need to do. So here we go. There's the 7. That's an even out deal. 125, 12, about 6. Maybe you're minus $1 or so. But we ain't worried about that right now. See? No big police. Okay. There's a 6. That's the point. That's going to give us 70. First thing. Okay, that's a good thing, right? We're up 70. Now, let's see if I can get that one more time. There's the 6. I did. There's 50. We'll go 75 for 5. Okay, so what have I won? I'm in good shape sitting here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 135, whatever. So now here comes what I call, we're going to up and pull, but we're going to go regression first. So I'm going to bring this down to 30. I'm going to take this money. I'm going to pull that lay. All right. Now, if I take this, get my rack back, this tells me everything. Right now, I'm up $80 plus what's on the felt. I don't need this anymore. Now I can start making moves as I want to. Okay, there's the 4. Boy, we got that out just in time, didn't we? You don't want to lay that forever. Or to me, you don't. There's a 3. There's a 9. See, now the next hit, we'll start spreading out a little bit. There's a 5. Another 5. 7 out. All right. No big deal. All right. I'm going to come back out with 250. I'm going to come back out with 60. Now, you wouldn't necessarily have to do this. You could use a little bit of your profit, but I don't want to. I think this is strong enough to deal with it without it. So, but now I only have to take one hit before I can bring that down. Okay, there's a 10. There's an 8. 10 is the point. Sorry. 10, 8. That's going to pay me 75 for 5. Perfect. Let's bring this down. Let's start this process all over again. This is just a simple lay 4, 6, 8. Take this down. Now we just start racking money over here. Okay? There's an 8. 25, 35. And what are we going to do? If you're at a $10 table, let's grab that 9. Let's pull a quarter. Okay? I'm going to spread out. There's a 6. 25, 35. Now you could just go up on the 6/8, which I probably will here in a minute, if we can keep getting hits. But I want to keep racking right now. Okay, there's a 9. We're going to get $14 here. Okay, we're going to grab the 4. We're going to come over here and drag a little bit of profit. There's a 6. 35. Let's grab the 10 now. Pull here. Now we're cooking with Crisco. There's an 11. Now you don't have to go so far wide. You could actually come in on your 5s and 9s. Go heavier there, which I might on the next hit. There's a 10. That's going to give me 20. Like so. So now I can go up and up. I can actually, but I want to drag. So you could actually have took that and went up on anything. Okay, but I don't want to yet. There's a 6. Alright. And now let's go up a little bit. A little bit, not much. We'll go up to 36 there. Now we can start doing all over again. Now at some point, I probably will start doing once a point gets hit, just bring it in. Okay? Draw it down if I can. There's a 9. That 15 gives me 18. So you'll see me over 4 sessions do it different ways just to show you what you can do. But that's going to give me 21. Okay. You got it all set, draw it down. I'm going to do the drawdown on this first guy. Oh. I don't know where that went. We'll grab another one. 12. 5. That gives me 21. Draw it down. Once he gives you what you need to, start bringing it down. Now, if you want to, bring those in. There's a 7. That's why I start drawing down, because it's going to happen sooner or later. Okay, let's see where we're at. That was a decent run. $200, $250, $260, $270, $274. You know, a little more big than that, but I paid it up. I put $800 in there to pay all this shit. But you'd have a little bit of big, no big deal. And then you stop. You don't really have to. You don't have to go any further. The key to gambling is being satisfied. Leave it when you're up a little bit. Come back later. All right. So, this is the lay 4, 6, 8. We've won 250, 60, 270. Like so. Yeah, we get quarters for this. We get hundreds for this. And we get to bring envelopes out. Now, you can, I'll show you something here in a second. If you don't want to do the lay 4, but you'd still want to do the same sort of thing, if you're going to go 120 out there, you can go 125 on the dome. You don't have to go so heavy because you'll get all of that. It's just you have to deal with the 7s and 11s. And then you have to ladder that. And if you come out 7s, you can still you can still get beat. I mean, I have several ways that I use this, and I love it. But we're just hoping that we can stay away from the 4 for a couple hits, and then we can maneuver. You can spread it out, do a draw. You can just rack up on the 6 and 8s. So many things you can do from that spot. Okay? So, just so you know. All right. Now, we got 20 bucks. We're going to do a KKG for fuck you bet with that 20 bucks. And let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, boy, we had half of it. All right, so we lose. No big deal. All right, well, there's session 1 in the books of the lay 4, 6, 8. Now, my next session, maybe I'm gonna work. I do some up and pulls on the 6s and 8s, and I'm gonna leave everything else alone. See how that works next time. I do a couple of different ways, but it's all the same DNA. All right, remember that. It's all the same DNA. All right. So until that time, be great. See you, bye.